Just waiting for y'all to join in. It is a Sunday, and I have realized that I did not put up a video in a while. I have not chatted with y'all, so I'm here now. Just waiting for some people to tune in. In the meanwhile, we could look at all these pretty little plants. Drop me a line, y'all. Drop me a line. Let me know you say hi. Hey, hi. I'm just kind of browsing around at the garden center. Figure I'd do a live because I have not been talking with y'all for a little bit, and I apologize. Look at this verbena. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. Give me a thumbs up for some verbena, yeah? Delphi! Hi! Hi! Yeah, I missed you guys too. I missed y'all so much. I have just been busy doing some auction work. For those who do not know, I am a seller of antiques and vintage decor. I have I've been doing live auctions on an app called Whatnot. Maybe you all are familiar with it, but my name up there is China Glass, and I have a link to it on my main profile page. And actually, what I do with like a lot of my antiques and stuff, like the clear glass and stuff, I actually use that for my indoor house plants. Yeah, makes beautiful pots, so to speak. But yeah, this verbena is beautiful. Hey, would y'all do me a favor and give me a thumbs up if you like what y'all seen and if you want to do more live videos like this? Because I like interacting with you guys. Maybe like every Sunday I could do a live video. I think that would be fun. Oh, and this is a great evergreen too. Actually, I want to get some of these. So let me know how. Oh yeah, Euonymus. That's the name I was looking for. Euonymus. Let me know how your gardens are doing right now. I'm in Pennsylvania, Zone 6, and right now my peonies are blooming. And I know I need to do like a garden tour for you guys. I have not forgotten. Yeah, it's just, you know what? Editing videos takes a long time. So I think I'm going to do lives and stuff like that, or kind of like unedited versions. But, oh, look at this phlox. Oh, that's so pretty. Does it smell? Has that clovey scent? Nice. Yeah, give me a thumbs up in the corner, like a, thumbs up. That'll help boost the video, help support me in this lavender. Oh, guys, I gotta bring you out to the lavender farm. What am I doing? I gotta bring you out to the lavender farm. Yes. Look at this. My local lavender farm. I did videos of it a few years ago. I think last year I didn't do any videos of it. But, my gosh, this is like amazing. The scent of it. I love lavender. Who else loves lavender? I love it. I gotta bring you up to that lavender farm. It's called Hope Hill Lavender Farm in Pottsville, Pennsylvania. Look how long the stems are. These are perfect for cutting and drying when they have these long stems like that. Great lavender. Yes. All right, let me just swing around here. How is the video and everything? Hey, Jane, how's the video and audio? Is it okay for you guys? And these were Gomphrenias. Now, see, this is what I always tell you guys. Hey, Bluebird. This is what I always tell you guys. You see this, this is the tag, right? And it looks like it's a purple flower. Nope. It's definitely like a bright fuchsia color. So I always tell you guys, be careful with the tags and that. That's a really cool plant. It's an annual in my area. I'm in Pennsylvania, so it is, I think, just 1 o'clock. Yeah, just 1 o'clock. Where are you from, Bluebird? I think I'm going to do these videos, these live chats every Sunday. I think that'll be fun. think that would be really fun. I get to interact with you guys. You guys get to ask me questions. And oh, you're from India. Well, hello and welcome. Very different climate. I'm in Pennsylvania, United States. Oh, in Indonesia, I bet. Indonesia. Yeah, they have great well, we would call them house plants like alocasias and philodendrons and whatnot. Um, yeah, we have harsh winters in Pennsylvania, so all of our tropical plants would die unless we brought them in. But yeah, Indonesia, that is a country I would love to visit. I would absolutely love to visit. This is a pretty one, Monrovia. Monrovia has great plants. They really do. I favor their shrubs, though. I think their shrubs are like top of the line. But this is Calabrosia. And it's like the double. Look at that purple. Look at that purple, guys. That's so pretty. I'm not a favor of the pinwheel look. Do you guys like the pinwheel? I don't know. I like it. I like usually solid colors. I mean, that's okay if you do. That's okay. It could be fun. I could see it in like a kid's garden too. Like it would just be very fun. Now this kind of pinwheel, I don't mind. For those who know, I am definitely a purple and yellow lover. And that is right up my alley. This is nice. These are actually native to my area. We call them tick seed. Coreopsis. Yeah, we call them tick seed, but Coreopsis is the correct name. That is a pretty one. This isn't supposed to be here. This is like a loner. It's a perennial too, so that will come back in my area. Let me just swing around. This is Proven Winners. They do these mixed plants, but look at this. What is it called? Dysandra Falls or something. Oh, it feels so pretty. It's almost like a silk. I just want this. I don't want the rest of the plant. I just want this. But I'm not gonna pay $40 for it. A little out of my price range. Proven Winners. Proven Winners. Super Tunias. Yeah, I love that purple. Guys. Nancy! Oh, I was actually just over there. I was just over at Dunkin'. I got myself a drink and a sandwich. You could beep if you want. If not, that's okay. Thanks for stopping by and saying hi. I was thinking about doing these lives like every Sunday. That way I could interact with you all live time. Super Tunia. Bubblegum. Right? Oh my gosh. Hey, if you guys got a minute, give me a thumbs up if you want to do like lives every Sunday. That way I could talk with y'all. Listen to me in my non-southern accent, y'all. Where is this coming from? I don't know. But yeah, okay. Ooh, see, this is what I love, that soft buttery yellow. Oh, give me a thumbs up, guys, if you haven't already. It helps the videos, helps me out, the algorithm. You know, gotta beat the algorithm. There's so many YouTube people who do garden content, and a lot of them are great. But I'm trying to carve my way in there too. Trying to carve my way in there too, guys. So, let's see. I think over here we have like the petunias, the wave petunias. People like these for whatever reason. I feel like Proven Winners is like the queen of Proven Winners is definitely the queen of petunias. If I were to recommend a brand, oh, look at this Calabrosia with the purple and yellow throat. That's my alley right here. You know, I'm at Lowe's right now. I'm at the Blue store. I was at Lowe's or Walmart like a little bit ago, and let's see here. I got like baskets full of petunias for $5, y'all. I was like, get out. Get out. That was such a steal. Oh, great plant right here. Yeah, hummingbird mint they call it. Agastache. Look at, yeah, hummingbirds apparently will just flock to it. It has those like tubes on the flowers that they'll just stick their beaks right in. I love purple too, so that's up my alley. Gosh, I'm going to really get like a whole bunch of perennials this year and make more gardens because I apparently don't have enough gardens in my own yard. All right, so let's go in. All right. Let's take a walk over here into the indoor garden or indoor house plants. This is the kind of stuff that would probably grow in Indonesia, no problem. But this is the stuff that we need to keep indoors. Usually, the alocasia, loving it. ZZ Zenzii, very compact. They have the ZZ Raven. I used to have a ZZ Raven until I sold it, and it was massive. These are so tiny. And these are not looking too good. These look like they are rotted. Yeah, they're rotted. Ugh. Bad Lowe's. Well, they put them, so ZZ plants, they're very, very drought tolerant. They don't like to be wet. And then they sit there and Costa Farms puts them in these self-watering containers. And they don't need to be self-watered. Like, they need to be dry. Sometimes, I swear, big names, like, they just want to keep you buying plants. They know better. Marble pothos. That's so pretty. So how y'all doing today? Let me know how y'all doing in the comments. Can y'all hear me okay? I hope so. A little lipstick plant. Feels fun. I'm a touchy person with plants, by the way. I touch plants a lot. Oh, look, this is a fuzzy one. You can just see it on there. Look how fuzzy that is. It's soft, but the stem is like super thick and hard, but the leaves are just like so fuzzy. They remind me of a bunny. I have a pet bunny. Oh, that feels like a bunny. Try to scantia, that is. Feels like I'm petting a bunny. I know, I'm weird. Oh, let's see. What do they have over here? So I feel like I like you guys seen these like 100 times. I feel like they need to get new plants in. Yeah, Scindapsus. That's beautiful. Big leaves on it. It will get really big leaves. Some alocasias here. Dragon scale, it looks like. This, is it a Monstera? Oh no, Rhaptophora tetrasperma. Rhaptophora tetrasperma. Say that 5 times fast. Rhaptophora tetrasperma. Rhaptophora tetrasperma. I can't. Okay. Yeah, if there's anything that you guys want to see up close, just point it out to me. Let's go over here. This looks like Ring of Fire. Oh, these are looking better than the ones that they have over at Walmart. I like how the new growth has like a pinkish hue to it. Really cool. And I absolutely love Calathea. My gosh, look at that shimmer. Look at this Calathea. The shimmer on it is absolutely immaculate. Oh, that's so pretty. I kind of want that. That's just a... I wish that was a lipstick color, you know what I mean? That needs to be a lipstick color. Stunning. Stunning, stunning plant. Let's just take a wander around. I'm not going to go hardcore into each and every one of these. I don't think I am anyway. Bamboo plant, kind of gnarly, kind of different. Different colors on there. Has the red undersides, or the maroon colored undersides, I should say. Got some cuties in the hanging pots, some Hoyas. Yeah. Cute little Hoyas. And another alocasia. What kind of an alocasia is this? Does anybody know? Is it a bambino? They throw so many out there that it's hard to keep up with. And sometimes they're only like slightly different. Oh my gosh. See, that's a baby. Oh, that's my baby right there. Look at the undersides. Hold on, focus. There we go. Look at the undersides to that. Yeah, they're kind of, oh, look at that, guys. Give a thumbs up for some alocasias. If you're an alocasia lover, give a thumbs up. Give a thumbs up. Yay. Somebody on here loves alocasia. Thank you for that, by the way. Okay, so these are like the succulents and stuff like that. A lot of these are looking pretty pathetic, right? Yeah. They need to do an overhaul with these. Pull out the ones that are good and get rid of the ones that are bad. Oh, this one though. I just got to show you this. This one's fuzzy. It would actually have more of like a red tinge like this one. And it's fuzzy. I just like to touch plants. I love to touch plants. Ooh. That's so weird. Look, that's my therapy, right? I'll just come into a plant center and be like, I just want to touch plants, and that'll calm me down. You know, I actually, after work, well, when I had a different job, I worked in marketing, I would come here and I would do plant shopping. And I would just, I don't know, it was like therapeutic to me. Yeah, Xanthosema, wow. I had one of these a few years ago. Very finicky with, it needs humidity. And you know what, I'm in Pennsylvania, and when we get our winters, our heat kicks on. And it could be not the best for plants. Let me get this one in the back here. Oh, that one looks like it's going to have some nice white features. Philodendron white wizard. You usually could tell, like, by the petioles how much white's in there and stuff. Ooh. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Some more flapjacks. See, I usually see them red. These are purple, which is kind of fun. I like the difference. I need to see some stuff that's different, you know? Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna spin around. Hopefully that wasn't too fast for y'all. That's just more succulents over there. And let me see, anything good over here? Let's go back outside, shall we? We shall. Let's go outside. Hopefully the wind doesn't mess up the mic. Let me know if if the wind is like messing up the mic. If you hear that sound. I mean, look at these. Look at these colors. Hello, babies. Hello. So there's usually, I don't see them in bloom right now, but there's usually these like mop head ones. They get a certain color and it's like a purple and it's beautiful and fabulous and everything. I don't see, they're probably in here and they're just not bloomed out yet. Unless I could see some. But isn't that such a great color combo? Pinks and blues. Pinks and blues. All right. We're going to hit up the annual tables. Usually over here they have like the single pack ones, you know, geraniums, $3. I think that's absurdly expensive. See, for those little ones, for those little packs like this, I would just go to my local garden center, which I actually need to find a new one because one that I had that was local was called Trail Gardens, and they were absolutely fabulous. And if any of the previous workers there are watching this, hi, and I miss you guys. But for smaller things, I would definitely go to like a local. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. That pure white with that purple in the center. Wow. That's a nice clematis. Okay, this one has like a more of a purple outline to it. Looks a little more aged, but still. Oh, clematis actually just, oh, this is how it comes out. It comes out more like with green striping, like a chartreuse, and then it kind of ages off. Wow, that's pretty. What kind of Sukiko clematis? Interesting. That's a pretty one. Clematis has been blooming in my garden, and it put on a fabulous show. Oh, wow. Look at that. Wow. It's kind of at its end now, its natural end. The ones that I have anyway. And then there'll be some that will flush in another like 2 weeks. And then usually in the fall, I have another flush. Pretty calla lilies. I love the yellow. Yellow and purple, I feel just go through spring, summer, and fall easily. They're very neutral colors that can bring it all through 3 seasons. So if I buy annuals, I tend to buy the yellows and the purples. So, just gonna swing around here. Where are you guys from? Say hi to me. Let me know who's on. Let me know who's watching. And what are you doing in your gardens this weekend? If you have off, that is. I know I will be pulling some more weeds. I know that. All right, so now we're going to be moving into the perennial section. A perennial section. Okay, this is a really interesting plant. Agapanthus. Look at that bloom on there. Ohio. Yeah, that's right, Jane. You're my neighbor. You're my neighbor, Jane. I'm in Pennsylvania. So, I think you probably get it a little worse, though, with the lake effects. For the winter, that is. Oh, let me just swing on over here. These are absolutely fabulous. Denim and lace, Russian sage. Oh my gosh, I could get more of these. Fabulous plant. The scent to that. I mean, look at that. Really a great plant to put it in the ground and forget about it. You know what I mean? Just let it do its thing. And those are my kind of plants. Those are definitely my kind of plants. What is this, an allium? Serendipity. Yes, it is. My alliums, I had a few of them, like the big blooming ones. I picked them all. I only had maybe like 10 in my whole yard, which isn't a lot, given the size of my yard. Look at that, guys. Well, minus that guy. No, you see the little bumblebee going, the one? Where's he at? I don't know. I wish my garden looked like that. There he is. There he goes. He's going back in another one. Let's chase the bumblebee. It's fun, fun, fun. I know. Lilies. Yeah, I really don't have a lot of lilies, and I don't have a lot of foxgloves, which is what these are here. Reason being is because we have the neighborhood cats, and they're very poisonous to those kind of cats, so I don't plant them. Catmint nepeta, it's going out of bloom, but then you're left with like these purple calyx. So if it's done in mass like this, it still kind of looks like it's blooming, even though these were the blooms. So what do we have here? Oh gosh, isn't that a beautiful color? A still bee. That is such a beautiful color. And look, it has a fuzzy petiole. It's fuzzy. It's so dorkish, I know. That is, I just love touching plants. I do. I'm a toucher. Hey, look at this yarrow with the yellow. Nice, $5. I'll get a whole bunch of those on clearance or something. But yeah, they're a great put it in the ground and forget about it plant as well. Oh, these are so darling. What are these? It's called Daydream Thrift. They're cute. They're like little bundles of bubblegum joy on a long stem. Those are so cute. Neat. Oh, and of course the Monarda. This is like absolutely fabulous here. Bee balm. And I tell you what, we got tons of it in the yard. It has not bloomed yet. I have the blue kind, mostly the blue kind, and it has not bloomed yet. But I cannot wait until it does, because it's going to be a heck of a show. It's like in big drifts too. So lovely ground covers, heucheras, coral bells. Who doesn't love the little blooms on them too? You know what I mean? I feel like they're little like fairy plants. I want to be a fairy. Oh, this is so pretty. Yeah, this is a different type of yarrow. Proven winners, of course. Let me get focus. There we go. Firefly. Don't look at my toe. I gotta get my toes done. My feet painted, my toenails done. That would be really, really pretty when it pops. It's gonna be pinky and purple. Can't go wrong with that. Oh gosh, and look at these lilies, guys. They smell so good. These smell so good. I don't even need to get my face up close to it. I just need to stand by it and I could smell them. You got these white little, look at that. With the little pink freckles. Super cute, guys, with the oh my gosh. And they smell fabulous. Does anybody have lilies in their garden? Are they blooming now? Let me know. Let me know if you're a lily lover. Give me a thumbs up too if you are a lily lover. I'll see it. This is like a sedum ground cover here. Interesting blooms, very bright, like oranges and yellows. I don't mind the purples too much, but they're a sedum-like ground cover. Candy tuft over there. Oh, so pretty. Let's go over there. I'm just walking through my Lowe's Garden Center, guys. Yeah, here's that Monrovia pink plant that I was talking about. Wow. That's interesting. Cute. I would love a little drift of those. But if they had them in purple, I scooped them up. But the bubblegum pink's still nice. Oh, and this dianthus with the yellow. Yeah, that's a nice one. That's a nice one. This is the candy tuft. It's supposed to be more of like a lilac color. And it does. It has like little hints of the lilac, the purple around the outside if you see it there. But it's still mostly white. I would just like to see it a little bit more purple because it still looks white, like how the original candy tuft is. Yeah, see, this is like when it's newer, it has more of that purple hue, and then it hardens off to more like a white. It smells fabulous. Oh, and so do the lilies over there. Wow. These salvias have expired. They need to be on clearance. They slack, and during the summer, they slack. Brunnera is a great ground cover. They're out of bloom now, but they usually have these little forget-me-not blooms. But when they're done blooming, you have these fabulous leaves. Usually, there's some of them that can get like really big too. They could be much larger. It's just this type of variety smaller. And they're a perennial, so in another 2 years, you just dig them up and divide them, and you get more plants. Who doesn't love more plants? I feel like there was a spider on me. There probably was. Some alocasia, elephant ears, as they say. This is more like shade garden stuff. Ferns. Oh, yes, look at these. Okay, I had these 2 years ago. These still be Dark Side of the Moon. Yeah. They had the dark foliage. And then this is the Dolce Berry Heuchera. Like, oh my gosh. Those are Goth Plants 101, and they look beautiful. Ooh, there's some more Stilbees over there. Let's go take a look. I don't know. Behind me, it's mostly like hostas. I don't know. If you guys want me to go check out the hostas, I will. Otherwise, I'm just gonna check out these Astilbes over here and then move on to the perennial area. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, isn't that the most beautiful color of a flower ever? With that purple. That's up my alley, guys. Give me a thumbs up for purple. Give me a thumbs up. Or let me know, what's your favorite color to use in the garden? Many of you know it's usually purple and yellows for me. Some phlox. Ooh, look at that with the juga. Imagine the phlox coming up, and then this is the juga down below as your ground cover. Nice contrast of colors. A juga is a great ground cover too. And pretty easy to rip up and divide and, do whatever you want to do with it. So, okay, let's go to the, oh, you like the yellows and the oranges and the reds, right, Jane? Well, there's a red one for you. Oh, they got beautiful delphiniums. Yeah, these are gonna bloom, and purples. Yay! Purples, can't go wrong with that. But that would be the delphinium mix. There's actually, I think there's one up here blooming. Let me see. Ooh, yeah. Let me see if I can grab it for y'all. Oh, wow. See that? Yeah, that's a beauty right there. Fun, fun, fun. It's a perennial. They say, in my area, these like to be a little bit more drier. I had more success with them when they're kept in more drier conditions, but that's just from my experience. You know, everybody has their own style of gardening and way of gardening, and you can absolutely learn from each other. But these are all the roses. These look like they have been seen better days, so I'm not gonna care too much about them. Baptisia, great foliage. The foliage now, they've been expired. The blooms have been expired for some time now, and these are the seed pods. Let me crack open one. If I could crack it open. Kind of hard. And now I don't know if these seeds are sterile or what. There they are. But yeah, when the blooms are done on the Baptisia, the foliage stays nice for a while. And that's another key factor I like to look at with plants. Boxwoods, crepe myrtle. They keep always trying to push crepe myrtle in my area. I'm a zone 6, right? These will not, these are like for the Carolinas. They really don't do well in my area, but I love the dark foliage. I tried them a few times in my yard. I had the dark foliage ones with the white blooms, and no success. No success. Yeah. Yeah, these guys have seen better days. My roses, some of them are just starting to, they're just starting to bloom again. Hey, look at all the clearance stuff. Oh, and this is what I wanted to do. I have a few of these lemon head cypress pieces, and I like how they trimmed them and they put them into little balls, because otherwise they're a great landscape feature, especially for an evergreen. But I really want to try this with some of my stuff. I want to try sculpting them, and I feel like it will make it like lighter in the certain areas that they are planted in. Oh, something fun to try. All right. These smell amazing, guys. Oh, I love it. So some people love these, some people hate them. I noticed in my area, if I buy the black pot butterfly bushes, okay, like this one. This is like a Lowe's brand, okay? And any black pot, it's just a Lowe's brand. Especially when it has a tag like this. They will self-seed. In my area, again, I'm in Pennsylvania, and they will be everywhere. I'm learning that now. They're not deemed invasive, but a lot of people don't like them. But the proven winner ones that I got, they do not self-seed everywhere. So, go figure. Spirea, that is another plant. So these haven't been kept, you know what I mean? But Spirea is another great plant, a shrub, to be in your yard because it's another plant that you can just like drop in and forget about it. And they have fabulous, fabulous blooms. And some of them even have different foliage. All right. Alrighty. Dun, dun, dun. Oop. Somebody messed that up. And moved over. Okay, looking at some more shrubs. See, here's some more spirea too. These are looking a little better. These are from first editions. Look at that chartreuse green, and then you have the purple blooms. Really, really nice. Spirea is a very underused shrub, in my opinion, especially when it blooms. Like, it's fabulous. It's an absolute fabulous plant. You stick it in the ground and you forget about it. Those are my kind of plants. Here's some more butterfly bushes. The butterfly candy, little lavender. So they have miniature ones that don't get like the 6 feet tall versions, which are nice to tuck in. But again, you gotta be careful. I don't know if those particular ones self-seed everywhere or what. But those are a pretty bloom, and they do have a scent. I love it. I love it. Whoa. Whoa. This is a hydrangea. Oh, wait, hold on. I gotta look at this real quick. This is stunning. And it's a blueberry bush. It's just a little blueberry bush. But look at all the different colors on it. I love the different gradients of like greens and blues and silvers. But yeah, it is a Monrovia 4x4. That's a borderline plant for us. So on the tag it said it doesn't need that much of a chill time. Usually blueberry bushes would. So neat hydrangea right here with that ruffly edge. And it just started to drizzle a little bit. So I'm going to stay out here though. Love the changing of colors of the leaves too. Just adds more interest. And jasmine. This is one of those plants that shouldn't be here, and they're marked as a perennial. They are definitely not. They are like California type of like Southern California plants, not Pennsylvania. More spireas. So underused. Hey, little bee, I saw ya. Where'd you go? There you go. Yeah, spireas are definitely a plant that's underused. All right, let's go this way. Oh, this is interesting. It's another crepe myrtle, so I want to invest in it. But the foliage color is like very autumn-esque, like bronzy. That's different, and reddish too, like tones. That's different. I can appreciate that. Oh, and these are a magnolia tree, Bracken's brown. They would be an evergreen in my area. Actually, Hershey Park that I really need to do, well, Hershey Park Gardens, I need to do a video tour of, has mature size ones of these, and they're fabulous. And when they bloom, they get these white flowers, and they smell like sweet honey and vanilla, and it's fabulous. But I have like, what, 6 of these in my yard? I had 6. I gotta use past tense because they did not last the winter or the summer. It was just like a double whammy of like really difficult growing conditions last year. So not all my plants made it, and unfortunately a lot of the evergreens suffered, which sucked because the evergreens are usually the best. Speaking of evergreens, Scotch broom. When they bloom, it looks like they have little orchids on them. Hold on. Yeah, There's none in bloom right now. I have some in bloom in my yard, but this is an evergreen. And look, it just like moves. Like when the wind blows, it just, I love that. It's different because usually evergreens are like very stiff and upright and whatnot. And that's fine. But if I could find something that moves in the wind, that's kind of nice. More spirea. I'm telling you guys are sleeping on the spireas. And when they're in the ground, these blooms are even more prolific. Yeah. Oh, look at that contrast of colors. That crepe myrtle in the back and then the spirea up front. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. I think this is a butterfly bush. Iceberg Alley Sage Leaf Willow. Oh, so they'll get those little catkins. Oh, that's different. See, you know what? First editions on Monrovia, they have the best shrubs. They really do. They have the unique shrubs. Everybody else just copies them, I swear. Okay, so there is a plant over here I want to show y'all. This is mostly going to be evergreens or like azaleas and stuff that have been out of bloom forever. But check this out. Ugh. You know I'm a sucker for dark foliage, right? If you didn't know, now you know. Dark foliage. And this is Eclipse, big leaf hydrangea, and it gets those red flowers. Jane, this is probably up your alley. If you like those bright colors, those like reds and stuff like that. This is, I know it looks pink right here, but they're actually very red. They're kind of like this. But those are fun. All right, there is something else that I want to check out. All the clearance stuff. I'm not going to go clearance shopping right now, but I want to check out these plants that are on the carts. Hey, Chris.
Hello, how are you?
Good. All right, yeah. Another dark leaf foliage plant. Hibiscus. Some hibiscus can come back and some don't. It depends. Just check the tag. Always read the tag. Nice dark leaf foliage plant. And I think they usually have like the red blooms on these, the Starry Night ones, yeah. But they're not a bad price for a perennial shrub. 23 bucks essentially. So, all right, y'all. Whew. Well, that concludes my Sunday live. I guess I'll try and make this. Yeah, I'm fortunate that Lowe's has this. There is a downfall with it. What happened is when this particular store opened, I want to say like 20 years ago now, it kind of shot all the other plant stores down because they can't compete with the pricing. That's just the way it is. Look at this Spanish lavender. Yeah, they say this is a perennial in my area. It is not a perennial. It's not a perennial. So, some grasses, all that fun stuff. But yeah, I mean, I used to work here. I used to work in the garden center. Shortly after COVID kind of happened, I needed to get like my bearings on how to be social and interact with people again, but also be careful. So I was like, well, I'll work out in a garden center. I like to be around plants, you know what I mean? And I actually liked it here. It was a bit rough in the summer, especially me when I would come like midday. It was just like the heat and stuff. But overall, I had a really good crew. And if y'all are watching, hi, and I miss y'all. And anyway, I'll just end with this picture. This is Coreopsis. And thank you for y'all's support. And talk to you later, guys. Bye.